Kristin Star, and this belatedly is a video for day number 231 of my Song a Day project, and the first day of Disney Week. And the song that I'm doing is Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's and what's galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet, flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down those, what's that word again? Oh, streets, up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day and night, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Bet you on land, they understand, and they don't reprimand their daughters. Right, young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world. That was my rendition of Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid, performed originally in the movie by Jodie Benson, who apparently did both the speaking and singing voices. I think sometimes they're done by separate people. And she is apparently of no relation to Robbie Benson, who was the voice of Beast in Beauty and the Beast. And I found out that I heard from my dad, I guess, that a lady named Sherry Stoner was the model for the animated character Little Mermaid. And I was like, I wonder if Allison Stoner, the Disney Channel actress of more recent times, is related to her. But I couldn't find anything that indicated that she was. But I found out that apparently Sherry Stoner was the model for both The Little Mermaid and Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So that's kind of interesting. I might have known that at some point, but I'm not sure. But anyway, so Little Mermaid came out in 1989, and I believe I saw it in theaters. My first movie I saw in theaters was Bambi, although to this day I still cannot watch that all the way through. I would hide my face for the really upsetting part when I was little, but I have no desire to watch it at all because of that upsetting part, and because of the fact that terrible things like that happen in the real world all the time. It's sickening. But off of that upsetting note, Little Mermaid was in theaters in 1989. I would have been about 4. And I guess I was a well-behaved child, so I wouldn't have been, causing a ruckus in the movie theater. But yeah, that, probably has to be one of my all-time favorite Disney movies, and that probably is like one of the all-time best Disney songs, if not the best. It's probably one of the most well-known Disney songs and, most beloved for many, many people. And not only from my generation, but, they have that stupid Disney vault that they close things in for like 10 years and then they take it out. I mean, yes, it's a good marketing idea in that they're reintroducing things to younger generations, younger people and whatnot, but the whole not being able to get a movie for like 10 years thing, not cool. And I actually still have yet to add Little Mermaid officially to my movie collection, even though it is one of the earliest movies that I liked and, has been part of my world since I was a little kid. But when I was little, my mom would copy library tapes onto home recordable ones. I mean, that's before piracy was really on the radar. And it's not like we're selling it or anything. But so it wasn't until the slightly later Disney movies, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, yada yada, that I actually was getting them on the store-bought VHS tapes. So I still have yet to actually officially own Little Mermaid, and I'm like, we should get it on DVD. It's probably gone back into the Disney vault already, but we've got to add that to our collection. Of course, Disney movies never go on sale, but yeah, that's definitely one we have to add to our collection. And we probably really should get our ones that we have on VHS on DVD as well. But anyways, this Disney Week thing is something I've been planning on doing, that I played close to the vest up until now. I told a couple of people just prior to this that I was going to do that. It's one of the theme weeks that I planned, that I had alluded to when I did my talent show song showcase a little over a month ago. I have a few of those in store. I actually thought of a couple more since I had said that. But anyway, so basically it's going to be a week of classic Disney songs. Well, I say classic, but I think maybe one of the ones I'm including is not as well known and is more recent, but in case you're wondering, I did already actually do one Disney song earlier in my project. I did Let It Go from Frozen, just, as a regular part of my project, without any kind of theme association. It was the Demi Lovato version though, not the version performed by Elsa in the movie. And I think that's usually the case with Disney movies. You have your in the movie version, and then you have your popular singer credits version. I'm not sure if that one ran during the credits, but it probably did. I haven't seen Frozen since it was in the movies, and I have it on DVD and I need to watch it. They actually just brought that whole concept to this season of Once Upon a Time, so that's a little bit weird. But and they also had Ariel from The Little Mermaid first appear on Once Upon a Time last season, and people were really excited about that because she is one of the most iconic and popular Disney characters from all time. I forget what I was watching recently where they were dispelling Disney versions of things. I can't remember now. I don't know if it was Unforgettable or something. It was something that was on in the summer. I might have to think about that and put an annotation over this, but there was a show where this one character was going around telling the other character about all of the original versions of the stories. And apparently, I had known that there were upsetting original versions, and once they're Disney-fied, they're happy stories. But apparently in The Little Mermaid, the prince married someone else, and The Little Mermaid got freaked out and went back into the sea, and maybe turned into seaweed? I don't know. It was just a little mention in this TV show, but I've never really done research on the originals of these. I mean, there are some that I had heard about and was more familiar with, but anyway, the Disney version is the one to go with. And it's a very enjoyable movie that, it sticks in people's memories over time. And it has recently aired on TV a few times, over the summer. So that's cool, but I have not watched it through in probably 20 years, so I really should do that. But, oh, and the thing that annoys me about whenever you see the Little Mermaid depicted in real life, by an actual human or even in doll form, the hair is never the right color. In the movie, she's got this bright red, red like a crayon color hair, which is unique to her. But when you see, the live portrayal at Disney World, or, a character in a parade, or on TV, or even the doll versions, they have a more natural looking red hair, like an auburn. It's that's not right. Ariel's hair needs to be that bright red. Am I the only one bothered by this? Oh, and speaking of Little Mermaid references, I thought of including this in the video. I was actually going to put it in my hair because in the movie she thought it was a brush. It's not staying now. But I put it in my hair and I was looking in the mirror before the video, and I'm like, yeah, this looks more like, when somebody has an axe on their head for Halloween than a cute hair accessory. But yeah, what did Scuttle call it? Thingamabob or something? No. I can't remember offhand what Scuttle called it. That's bad. I really need to watch the movie again. But anyway, I thought that would be kind of cute. But and I also, I thought it would be nice to do it in front of one of these things. There are some shelves in another one of these cabinets downstairs, and I wanted to sort of have an allusion to the the cavern, her treasure trove that she's in the movie. And yeah, but downstairs it's a little cluttered, and yeah, so I decided to go with this room, and also the acoustics are probably better. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a little cluttered here, but gets the idea across. And these actually aren't mostly my belongings, but still, it was for the visual. But anyway, I'm getting really long-winded on this. But anyway, so Disney Week, it's going to be 7 days of songs from animated Disney movies. and this is the first one. Probably the best one with my voice and probably the most popular, and a really, really fun one to do, and I've been singing it like forever. But it is a really great song. Really, like, I could just sing it all day. But my voice is not at its tip-top, because I was yelling again, not only in the evening and then trying to get my voice to recover for hours and hours since then, but then like again earlier. I was trying to get my dad to walk up to the street to see if the memory card had come, and since I am being long-winded here, you could probably tell that the memory card did arrive. But although actually since this is Monday's video and it's technically Tuesday, I would not have had this, but I'm on a bad schedule as usual, and now I'm speaking really, really fast. But anyway, so got into an argument with my dad about that. I was yelling again, so my voice is not at its greatest, but I think that I still pulled the song off really well, and hopefully that is indeed the case. The image isn't going to be as great because I am using my dad's camera, but the sound is so much better on it. I don't know what the deal is. It's significantly older than my camera, and less still image megapixels, but it has higher quality video. Like, it takes up more space and the audio is noticeably better. Mine is like really muffled, and I did not want that for this song. Don't really want that for most songs, but it doesn't detract from some songs as much as others. But anyway, I guess that's pretty much all I was going to say. Pretty much all I was going to say. I've been rambling for probably like 10 minutes now. But anyway, so it's a really great song and one that I really love singing and I was really looking forward to doing. And it is the kickoff for the whole week of Disney songs, and that should be a lot of fun. And the great thing about Disney songs too, they can kind of like lift your spirits, brighten your day. So anyway though, although sometimes the context they're in a movie is, you know, amid the character's turmoil, but Disney songs just have that certain like shine to them, that certain glow that, you know, can cheer you up and, you know, make you want to go watch a Disney movie or go outside and sing. But anyway, so once again, that was my rendition of Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid, originally performed by Jodie Benson for day 231 of my Song a Day project. Anyway, once again, that was my rendition of Part of Your World, originally performed by Jodie Benson from The Little Mermaid for day 231 of my Song a Day project. As always, thanks for listening, and please check back often. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I'm still like significantly behind on editing. And as I've said, many previous days, really got to buckle down on that. Because if I don't edit at least 2 videos a day, I'm not going to catch up till the project's over. And I do not want that. I do not want multiple videos looming over my head for the next like almost half a year. So I've really got to try to get through that. And yeah, this long-winded video is not going to be super fun to edit. But anyway, I'm going to try to buckle down on that and get at least a few up over the next few days and hopefully get through this seriously long backlog very soon, because it's not fun. And, you know, I don't want people to lose interest, and I don't want to keep having multiple videos looming over my head to edit. So I do hope to be caught up on that soon, and I will try my darndest. Anyway though, once again, that was my rendition of Part of Your World, originally performed by Jodie Benson from The Little Mermaid for day 231 of my Song a Day project. As always, thanks for listening, and please check back often. I'm Kristin Star. Peace!